It's the world. I'm in P world. They lied to us about LiAngelo Ball. What did they lie about? I mean, everything's pretty evident now. If y'all don't know, on the channel, I reacted to a few videos about LiAngelo Ball prior to him getting in, to the NBA. And then also after him getting a little contract where in the video, I found out that the contract wasn't what I thought it was. It was, like a trial period type joint. But if he do good, he can get on the team. But I'm curious about what this video is about, man. We rooting for LiAngelo Ball heavy over here, so check it out.
Lonzo Ball with the third pick in the 2020 NBA Draft, the Charlotte Hornets select LaMelo Ball from Chino Hills, California.
Hey.
With the 59th pick, the Phoenix Suns select George King.
Oh, why they put him on camera like that?
That's the game.
Just gotta start touching base with everybody about Summer League. That's the first thing now. The Lakers is doing this right now.
I can't imagine how that feel, yo.
Sucks that I didn't get drafted tonight. Man, I don't know. I guess it's the way I play. I guess. Or I did off the court. At this point, I'm good.
Damn.
One son out of high school, you pull one son out of college, you take him to Lithuania. Who the hell is playing in Lithuania?
People don't think he's too good.
He is not good at all. He's awful. He's just awful.
Wow.
If you could even succeed collegiately.
Wow.
No, actually he doesn't.
See, man, I ain't know niggas was hating on this man like this, bro. I never was hating on LiAngelo, bro. That's just me personally. I didn't need no media to tell me how to feel about the boy. I thought all the Ball brothers was hard, bro. And I thought he had the best jump shot, you know what I'm saying? Big body bends down in the paint, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But, hey, yo, I'm telling y'all, man, watch. The boy gonna ball, yo. Watch.
What percentage chance you give LiAngelo making an NBA roster?
I say, just because of social media, I say 10% chance.
10% chance? Hey.
He got to use this as fuel, dog.
Wow. That 2020 NBA offseason was an eventful one. With the completion of the NBA draft, we got to witness LaMelo get drafted to the Charlotte Hornets, and the first time in NBA history for two brothers to go in the top 3. No pair of siblings have even gone top 5, but there is another Ball brother who slowly faded away off everyone's radar. That is Lil Dicky. Wait, LiAngelo Ball.
What is he
From being
talking
the number
about?
one option at Chino Hills to committing to UCLA and possibly making an NBA run. One event changed everything.
Yeah,
He
man.
played in Lithuania, then played in the JBA. They were both failed tests. Things weren't looking all too up for LiAngelo as we once might have thought. Or is it? What's good, everybody? It's Handles, and we're only 5K away from 300,000, so make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications. We're doing this a few times a week, every week, so let's get it. You've seen Lonzo and now the youngest, LaMelo, to enter the league. But when you think of the Ball family, the first guy that comes to your mind probably isn't LiAngelo. So what really happened to the shadowed middle brother, Jello, and why did he not get drafted? He was also the only brother to actually be thrown into jail.
Damn.
So LiAngelo Ball was born on November 24th, 1998, and just like his brothers, was groomed growing up to become athletes. LeVar worked as a father, coach, trainer to put his boys in the best situation possible to achieve his and their dreams. He taught them how to work out when they were just toddlers, and by the age of 4, Jello was already doing calisthenics. As we know,
What the
Jello
fuck?
is pretty strong.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Watch, he gonna do his thing, bro.
By the time he turned 6, he was already competing with the other brothers, and they got so good that they were facing off against kids much older than them. Imagine playing a team of 4th, 5th, and 6th graders when you and your brothers are 5,
Pixelated ass
6,
picture.
and 7.
I can't even see them
Yeah,
niggas.
LeVar might run his mouth a little too much and say things that are just blasphemous.
What everybody used to say, who was the best? Michael Jordan or
Who did you
LeBron?
think was the best?
They
Who
said,
did you think
who's
was the best?
Kobe or LeBron?
No one can deny this man right here knows how to raise his kids and be active in their lives as a father should. And so,
Hell
at 7
nah.
years old, Jello and his brothers would play flag football and basketball, as LeVar did as well, in his heyday. Jello was a quarterback.
That's
and
how I
so
feel, though.
Jello
Niggas can't beat me in
caught
hoops.
passes and ran routes. And even though they were an unstoppable flag football team, by high school, they all gravitated more towards basketball. In his freshman and sophomore years, Jello and Lonzo were starting to make a name for themselves in Chino Hills. Fast forward to 2016, the historic season, the prime Chino Hill days, when all three brothers played together once again, like when they were kids. They started gathering national attention.
Oh my gosh. Oh, he helped that nigga up.
Jello was averaging a team high 27 points per game, and they ultimately
What a
won
nice
the
guy.
state title and having a 35-0 undefeated record. They were literally the best high school.
Yo, hold on, bro. I know he ain't just cross that nigga like that and help him up, bro. I'm sorry, y'all. I know that ain't just happened, bro.
All three brothers played together once again, like when they were kids. They started gathering national attention. Jello was averaging
sorry,
a
y'all.
team high 27 points per game, and they ultimately went on to win the state title and having a 35-0 undefeated record. They were literally the best high school squad in the nation.
Kool-Aid Jammers, best fifth grade squad in the nation, homie. Ray Lucius, 6'4". Bobby Schmurder, 6'3". Roy, 6'2". Dropper, 6'5". Blue Vine!
It's actually so satisfying to watch these brothers turn into the stars they are today. It's like we grew up with them. As Lonzo headed off to college, Jello had to pick up the reins, and during that senior season, he was putting up straight buckets. In a Battle Zone tournament, he had two huge scoring games, dropping 56 points
Damn.
and 72 points.
And he
with
lost some of that
13
young weight.
three-pointers. Yes, 13 three-pointers. He was awarded with MVP honors in the tournament and was the front runner for the Player of the Year award, despite not being a candidate for the McDonald's All-American game. They didn't win a state title this year, but during that senior season, Jello put himself on the map, averaging 34 points and leading the state of California in scoring. He ended off high school being the fourth leading scorer in CIF history with 2,918 points. Unfortunately, even though he put up all those buckets, LiAngelo was still not recognized as a top recruit. Yeah, what? Either way, Jello was clearly a force to be reckoned with and had already committed to the UCLA Bruins in the 10th grade. So he really didn't have to worry about his rankings and was ready to become a freshman for the Bruins. But why did his college career ultimately come to an end before it even started? Right before his freshman year with the Bruins, Jello was already expected to be a reserve behind Jalen Hands.
I hope it wasn't
and
because of
Aaron
that
Holiday. He only
shit
played
he
one
stole.
game for them and dropped 11 points. He was 4 from 8 from the field, and it was said that Jello just couldn't play against more mature and bigger opponents. But my opinion is that he just needed time to adjust, and one game with 50% from the field and 11 points is not bad at all. But just days before UCLA's regular season opener, LiAngelo made a mistake which he would regret for the rest of his life. So UCLA was in China for a game against Georgia Tech. One night in a city I refuse to pronounce,
Crazy.
LiAngelo Ball and two other
That's crazy. This is really on this
went
boy's.
shopping at some of the luxury stores outside
holding
of
him
their
back.
hotel. They went to Louis Vuitton and looked at a pair of sunglasses. LiAngelo tried to buy the $700 pair with his card because it was an unauthorized overseas transfer, which happens. He told the Today Show in an interview,
We all went out one night, went through the malls, went to a Louis Vuitton store, and people started taking stuff, and then, you know, me just not thinking and being with him, I took something too, and we left thinking we'll just get away. You know how kids think. I didn't realize till I got back to my hotel. I'm like, that was stupid, but by then it was too late. And then sure enough, the next morning the police came and got us.
Jello spent a full day in a Chinese jail, saying that his experience was horrible as they took all your clothes and gave you whatever they had.
Damn.
Donald Trump and the US government had to even step in and actually save the day by contacting the Chinese president and personally requesting the 3 freshmen to be let go.
I'd also like to thank President Trump and the United States government for the help that they provided as well.
Can I get my chain, please?
It's not me.
You're a criminal, just like your brother.
Oh shit.
Watch him, Dad. You gotta watch him.
So a week later, and LiAngelo and
Sending
LaMelo,
shots at the big
who
brother.
was another UCLA commit, signed 1-year
That's
contracts
fucked up.
with the first division Lithuanian team. Totally.
And it's even more fucked up because you know them boys got to change the bat whatever the fuck they want, bro. He probably was just on some, like, you know, influences, devil on his shoulders, like, fuck it, I'm gonna hit this lick. You know that boy ain't really impressed for no, you know what I'm saying, no Louis Vuitton glasses like that, bro. Come on now.
Scrapping their NCAA careers. And by January 2018, LiAngelo made his debut in the Big Baller Brand Challenge Games in a 5-game series designed just to debut the Ball brothers. First game in, LiAngelo did not score a single bucket. Maybe because of all the eyes on him at such a low point in his life. But second game in, he recorded 20 points and 3 rebounds, looking good as ever. But by the end of the month, after the Lithuanian season started, LeVar decided enough was enough. His boys were not getting enough playing time, and there was conflict with LeVar and the head coach.
Damn, I'm glad he got a cut. That
What
shit was
did
looking
LeVar
fucked
do?
up.
Pulled them from the team like he usually does. LiAngelo had then announced he had declared for the NBA draft, even though most analysts cast him aside and said that it would be a long shot for him to even be selected. The draft goes by, and Jello, of course, didn't get drafted. But 1 month later, LeVar decides to do something that no one has ever done in his position. He started his own league for top amateur players who needed
Legendary move by LeVar.
to play professionally without having to compete at the college level for no money. Thus began the Junior Basketball Association, the JBA. Sadly, it was plagued by missed paychecks, Alan Foster's shady involvement, and cooked up stats which undermined the league. It was basically just a recorded shoot-around with college rejects. Here's a good example. Look at these stats. When the LA Ballers faced Atlanta, Jello dropped 48 points in 48 minutes of play. Sounds pretty efficient, right? 1 point per minute? Hell no. He took a shocking 54 shots, made just 19, and was 5 for 24 from 3.
What is he
Good news
doing? What
about
the
the missed
fuck?
shots is that the LA Ballers got offensive rebounds, 100 actually. The NBA record for team rebounds is 97 in 1965 by the Celtics. Like, take this in. The last player to take over 50 shots in an NBA game
That's when niggas was bricking. I know niggas wasn't making shots in 1965, boy. It was hella shit coming off the rim, bro.
is Kobe Bryant. So let's just say Jello is on the right path. Sorry to say to LeVar, but that doesn't sound like real basketball. And I know a lot of people wouldn't pay over $50 for
I
that.
bet y'all just been working out,
Probably
getting
why
bulky.
the arena
I'm
was
sore.
always empty. But then, on December 29th, 2019, Jello signed a G League contract with Oklahoma City as a practice player. He signed a full contract with them on March 9th, 2020. Then the pandemic hit and all games were canceled.
Pandemic
before he
fucked a
could
lot of
get
shit
to
up out here, yo.
That seemed to be the end of good news for LiAngelo, and everyone thought that maybe LeVar was right. But yesterday, we received some groundbreaking news that LiAngelo Ball is signing a 1-year, non-guaranteed contract with the Detroit Pistons. Whoa, exciting news, but hold your horses, because this is an Exhibit 10 deal, which means a 1-year contract where Jello will receive a training camp invitation. If he gets waived from this tryout, he will have secured a spot on the G League affiliate and receive a bonus of $50,000 after 60 days of play. So basically, it's a high-end tryout with the Detroit Pistons, with a G League cushion. Man, I don't know about y'all, but still, I'm happy for the guy.
Me too,
He's
yeah.
through a lot, and he's had a long road, and the media microscoping and undershadowing him probably isn't easy on him. To be truthful, I've always thought that Jello had the best shooting form from all the brothers, and he reminds me a lot of one of the Splash brothers. So did LeVar really mean from what he said that he won't make the league, or was he just playing games with LiAngelo's head to motivate him? Either way, props to LeVar, since all 3 sons now have NBA contracts, and it feels like it's just the beginning again. That's it for the video, guys. And as always,
Let me know what y'all think, man. We rooting for the boy LiAngelo Ball, man. He gonna have a historical NBA career. We're gonna be checking him out over the next few years, man. I ain't even worried about the boy. Let me know what in the world I should react to next. Until next time, it's the word.